Imagine a small Parisian workshop in 1837, the smell of fine leather, the sound of craftsmen stitching by hand. No one could have guessed that this humble harness-making shop would one day create the world's most coveted handbags, the Birkin, the Kelly, and become a symbol of ultimate luxury and timeless style. This is the incredible story of Hermes, a brand that stayed true to craftsmanship for nearly 2 centuries, survived wars, revolutions, and changing fashion trends, and still stands at the very top of the luxury world. Part 1. Humble Beginnings, 1837. Our journey begins in Paris, France, 1837. A young German-born craftsman named Thierry Hermes opened a small workshop on Rue Basse du Rempart. At that time, Paris was the heart of European aristocracy. Horse-drawn carriages were the main mode of travel, and Thierry specialized in making high-quality harnesses and bridles for horses. His dedication to precision and quality quickly earned him a reputation among the wealthy elite. Hermes wasn't about fashion yet. It was about function, durability, and impeccable craftsmanship. By the mid-1800s, the Hermes name became synonymous with excellence in leatherwork. Thierry's harnesses weren't just tools for riding. They were status symbols for the European upper class. Part 2. Passing the torch. When Thierry passed away in 1878, his son, Charles-Émile Hermes, inherited the workshop. Charles-Émile had bigger dreams. He moved the business to 24 Rue du Faubourg Saint-Honoré, the now legendary Hermes flagship store in Paris. He expanded the company beyond harnesses to include saddles, travel goods, and luggage, catering to a growing clientele of wealthy travelers and aristocrats. In an age when luxury travel was booming thanks to railroads and steamships, Hermes became known not just for horse gear, but also for beautiful leather trunks and bags that could withstand long journeys in style. This was the beginning of Hermes' transformation from a small family workshop into a luxury house. Part 3. Innovation in a changing world. The late 19th and early 20th centuries brought massive change. Cars began replacing horses. Air travel was on the horizon. Many harness makers went out of business. But Hermes survived and even thrived because it adapted without abandoning its roots in craftsmanship. In 1892, Hermes introduced its first leather handbag, originally designed as a saddlebag for women to carry while riding. Little did they know that this was the seed of a future luxury empire in handbags. In 1922, under the leadership of Thierry's grandson, Émile Maurice Hermes, the brand launched its first dedicated women's handbag, a sign that Hermes was ready to enter the world of fashion. Émile Maurice also secured the exclusive rights in France to use the zipper, which was then a new invention. This innovative step allowed Hermes to design stylish yet practical travel bags and garments, once again staying ahead of competitors. Part 4. The Hermes iconic style emerges. During the 1930s, Hermes introduced 2 products that would become legends in the luxury world. 1. The sac à dépêche, 1935, later renamed the Kelly bag after actress and Princess of Monaco, Grace Kelly, who famously used it to shield her pregnancy from paparazzi cameras in the 1950s. 2. The Hermes silk scarf, 1937, a bold, colorful accessory that quickly became a Parisian fashion staple, beloved by royalty, celebrities, and style icons worldwide. These products showcased Hermes' dedication to elegance, quality, and timeless design, and set the stage for decades of luxury dominance. Part 5. Surviving war and reinventing luxury. World War II was a defining chapter not only in world history but also in the story of Hermes. When the war began in 1939, Europe plunged into years of scarcity, rationing, and uncertainty. For a house that had always relied on the finest leathers, silks, and exotic materials, this was an existential challenge. Many luxury brands closed their doors or shifted to war production. But Hermes refused to abandon its commitment to craftsmanship. Even when high-quality leather was hard to find, its artisans continued to work with whatever materials they could acquire, sometimes repurposing horse saddle leather or using alternative fabrics. During this period, the brand's signature silk scarves became more than just fashion accessories. They offered a rare moment of color and joy during dark times. For many women in occupied France, an Hermes scarf became a cherished possession, a quiet statement of dignity and hope amid the hardships of war. One of the most fascinating details of this period is the origin of the iconic orange Hermes box. Before the war, Hermes had used cream-colored packaging with a gold border. But when wartime shortages made cream paper unavailable, the company had to switch to the only color widely available at the time, orange. What started as a compromise became a hallmark of the brand. Today, the bright orange box is instantly recognizable worldwide, a lasting symbol of resilience born out of necessity. The end of the war in 1945 marked a turning point. Europe was ready to be rebuilt. After years of rationing and austerity, people longed for beauty, elegance, and a return to life's pleasures. Hermes, still family-owned and proud of its heritage, was perfectly positioned to meet that demand. The brand began to expand its fashion and accessories lines, adding more ready-to-wear pieces, jewelry, and leather goods. This era also saw the growth of Hermes boutiques beyond France, helping the company transform from a French saddlery to an internationally recognized luxury house. Through careful management, Hermes emerged from the war stronger, prouder, and even more committed to quality. Part 6. The Birkin Bag Revolution. If one product defines Hermes in modern times, it's the Birkin bag. The story began in 1984. Actress and singer Jane Birkin happened to sit next to Jean-Louis Dumas, then CEO of Hermes, on a flight. Birkin complained that she couldn't find a stylish handbag that was also practical for everyday use. Dumas took her complaint seriously and soon designed a spacious yet elegant tote, the Birkin bag. The bag became a sensation, a global status symbol. Unlike mass-produced luxury goods, each Birkin is handcrafted by a single artisan, taking 18 to 24 hours or more to complete. Today, some Birkins sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars at auctions, making them not just handbags, but investments and collector's items. Part 7. Craftsmanship above all. What truly sets Hermes apart is its unwavering commitment to handmade craftsmanship. While many luxury brands moved production to factories, Hermes continued to employ skilled artisans, often training them for years before they can create a single Birkin or Kelly. This slow, deliberate process is not a limitation. It's the heart of the brand's identity. Every piece is unique, carrying the mark of the artisan who made it. Hermes believes that true luxury is timeless, and that philosophy has kept its products desirable across generations. Part 8. Hermes in the 21st century. Today, Hermes is worth over $200 billion, making it one of the most valuable luxury brands in the world. But it has never strayed far from its roots. The company still makes saddles for horseback riding, alongside handbags, scarves, perfumes, and ready-to-wear collections. Under the leadership of the Hermes family and skilled executives, the brand has embraced modernity while preserving tradition. It limits production to maintain exclusivity. A Birkin can still take months or even years to acquire. Hermes's slow, careful growth has made it a symbol not just of wealth, but of heritage, taste, and true craftsmanship. Part 9. Legacy of elegance. Hermes is more than a luxury brand. It's the story of a family that stayed true to its values through revolutions, wars, and the rapid changes of the modern world. At its heart, Hermes represents the enduring power of craftsmanship in an age of mass production. While many brands chase trends and speed, Hermes chose patience, precision, and artistry, proving that true luxury lies in the human touch behind every stitch, every scarf, every leather bag. It shows that luxury isn't defined by a price tag. It's defined by heritage, authenticity, and the centuries of skill passed down through the hands of master artisans. Owning an Hermes piece isn't just about fashion. It's about becoming part of a story shaped by dedication, resilience, and timeless beauty. For nearly 2 centuries, Hermes has stood as a quiet but powerful reminder that in a world obsessed with speed, convenience, and fleeting trends, some things are worth waiting for. And that the true essence of elegance is not found in mass production, but in history, heritage, and the pursuit of perfection. The spirit of Hermes. From a small harness shop in 19th century Paris to the pinnacle of global luxury, Hermes's journey is proof that heritage and quality never go out of style. Its iconic orange boxes, the timeless scarves, the legendary Birkin and Kelly bags, all tell the story of a brand that has made craftsmanship its true signature. In a fast-changing world, Hermes stands as a beacon of tradition, elegance, and excellence, showing us that true luxury is not about owning more, but about owning something extraordinary. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the history of Hermes, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more stories about the world's greatest luxury brands. Comment below and tell us, which Hermes creation do you dream of owning one day?